In our classrooms, the debate over curriculum is back in the spotlight, including in North Carolina, where there's a new report that claims there are funds for critical race theory trainings dedicated for educator grants to 6 Millbrook Magnet High School teachers. Joining us now to discuss, North Carolina Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson. Lieutenant Governor, welcome. Thanks for coming on National Report today.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Absolutely. Let's dive into this report if we can. It's from the North State Journal. It reports that at its April 19th meeting, the Wake County Board of Education unanimously approved an application to accept grant funds from an outside organization that openly promotes the use of critical race theory in K-12 education. Tell me about what this report tells you and about what's really being in the classroom curriculum that you're seeing.
Well, number one, it tells us this. It tells us that everything that conservatives have been saying, myself and others, is absolutely true, that there is an embrace of this leftist ideology, i.e. Critical race theory in our classrooms. It's here. It's being pushed in every subject. It's being pushed in every grade level. And it is quite clear that people across the board, every color, every sex, doesn't matter, men, women, black, white, we all want it to stop, because the critical issue here is not just the pushing of social agendas in our school. The critical issue is that we've lost the main focus of what our schools are actually for. And we need to get back to those time-honored traditions that give our children what they need to succeed instead of pushing these social issues.
And I know that that's what you want to see happen. You want parents to also have their students succeed in school, really increase their education as well. Of course, make friends, develop as future functioning adults in society. And you took a closer look at sort of the disciplinary issues that were taking place in some classrooms. And this stood out to me as well. You compiled this in a presentation. And essentially looking at the rate of crime in North Carolina high schools has doubled. We'll look at this together, but essentially there were more than 3,600 incidents of possession of a controlled substance in violation of the law, more than 1,600 reports of the possession of weapons on campus, and more than 1,000 assaults on school personnel. This was between the year 2019 and 2020, that school year here. What does this data tell you?
This data backs up what we've heard on the ground from teachers. Teachers have been our main source of people who have been dissatisfied and affected most when it comes to the issue of discipline in our schools. I've heard from teachers across the board, not just those who agree with me on all the so-called political issues. I've heard from teachers who are diametrically opposed to me politically, and they're saying that our schools are literally out of control, that the standard of discipline is gone, that teachers feel afraid, that they're being threatened, they're being assaulted, and it's got to stop. Look, everybody knows no organization can survive without some type of structured discipline within its ranks. And our schools seem to have lost that structured discipline. We need to help all of our school systems across North Carolina. We need to partner with them to find out what's going on, why, and how we can root these problems out so we can get back to doing what schools are supposed to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially over the past 2 years with COVID, with the pandemic, perhaps that disrupted some students' learning styles as well. Are there steps being taken to make sure all students are really at the level they need to be as we head into summer vacation?
Many of the great administrators and teachers across the state are doing everything that they can under very difficult circumstances to do just that. But I believe at the state level that we can do even more to give these teachers the power and the actual direction that they need in order to get their classrooms back under control and give them the tools that they need to succeed. And I'm going to do everything that I can within my purview to make sure that that happens.
All right. We'll be watching the next step you take. Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson joining us this morning. Thank you, sir. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.